So, hey, it's your friend Mel, and I'm going to interrupt you right now because I know you're probably avoiding something this very second. An email you keep starring, a sink you keep walking past, workout clothes staring at you from the chair. That one text you haven't answered, please stop me if I got this wrong. No, you're nodding. Good. Listen, this isn't a character flaw. This is a brain pattern. And today, you're going to beat it. You could not have picked a better conversation to spend your time on, because if you're waiting to feel motivated before you act, you are already losing the minute your brain says later. Wait, now hold on. Later feels so reasonable, doesn't it? I'll do it after lunch. I'll do it when I have more energy. No. Why not? Because motivation is not the prerequisite. Movement is. The feeling follows the action, not the other way around. So we're going to give your body a start signal your brain can't argue with. Here's the promise. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to do in the moment your brain whispers later. You won't need a new planner. You won't need to overhaul your entire life. You're going to use one physical cue that flips intention into motion in 5 seconds. And then you'll lock it in with one science-backed add-on so you stop negotiating and start executing. That's it. The cue is simple. It's a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Not a mantra, not a pep talk, a launch sequence. A starting pistol that cuts through hesitation and fires your body into action before your mind drags you back into the comfort of not now. When you count backward, you interrupt the habit loop of avoidance. You close the window where fear, distraction, and perfectionism rush in. This isn't about perfect productivity. This is about getting unstuck moment by moment, again and again, using one simple rule plus one add-on we'll layer in later. Right now, I want a micro commitment. Pick one avoided task. Name it in your head. The email, the sink, the walk, the text. See it. We are going to run live reps on that exact thing throughout this episode. I'm serious. This is going to be interactive. Because you made the time to listen, here's what I know about you. You are capable of doing hard things. You just need a clean start cue and a simple plan. So sit up, plant your feet, put your hand on the thing, mouse, phone, doorknob, whatever, moves that task 1 inch forward. Ready? We're going to feel the difference right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. That tiny shift you just felt, that's your power coming back online. Keep that task in your mind. We're going to train the start reflex today. Okay, now let's pull the curtain back on what's actually happening in your head when later shows up, because the second you understand this, the shame drops and your power comes back. Please stop me if I get this wrong. You've been calling yourself lazy, unmotivated, a procrastinator, like it's a personality diagnosis. Wait, why? No. Why are you labeling yourself when what's going on is a normal brain looking for fast relief from a hard feeling? You are not avoiding the task. You are avoiding the feeling you predict the task will make you feel. That's it. Boredom from the spreadsheet, uncertainty in the messy first draft, fear of judgment when you hit send, overwhelm when the project looks like a mountain, ambiguity because you don't know the first step and that makes your chest tighten. Your brain is wired to move you away from discomfort and toward comfort fast. That's not a flaw. That's biology. Here's the plain English science. You've got 2 systems that matter right now. The prefrontal cortex, think of it as the CEO has the plan, the priorities, the long-term goals. That's the part of you that says, I'll work out today, I'll write 2 paragraphs, I'll file these receipts. Then there's the limbic system, your bodyguard, whose only job is comfort and survival right now. That's the part that says scrolling is easier, coffee first, let's check the weather one more time. Procrastination is simply the bodyguard winning the argument by default, because comfort is immediate and rewards like feels better instantly beat rewards like proud of myself later in a straight fight. And your triggers? Let's name them so you can see them when they show up. Starting cold starts feel heavy, so you delay. Ambiguity. I don't know where to begin, so you stall. High stakes, this matters. So perfectionism slams the brakes. Fear of judgment. Someone might not like this, so you polish nothing for hours. Overwhelm too big, too many steps, so you numb out. Boredom, your brain begs for dopamine, so your phone wins. I am not shaming you. I'm translating what your nervous system is designed to do: regulate emotion in the fastest way possible. Now, here's the kicker you need to hear. The urge to delay fires automatically. It's a reflex, not a reasoned decision. It shows up in milliseconds, and if you hesitate even a beat, that bodyguard has you reorganizing a sock drawer instead of doing the first step. So if the avoidant urge is automatic, what does that tell us? You need an equally automatic action cue, something that cuts in before the debate begins. Not a lecture, not a vibe. A start signal your body obeys, even while your mind is busy arguing for comfort. We're going to use exactly that. Because once you see procrastination as emotion management, not evidence that you're broken, you stop waiting to feel ready and you start designing around your wiring. Your job is not to win an argument with your feelings. Your job is to move first, feel second. And you just felt how fast that can happen. Keep your task right where it is, in your hand, on your screen, in that doorway, because next I'm going to show you how to beat the inner negotiator before it even starts talking. Let's talk about that voice, the inner negotiator. You know it. It's charming, reasonable. It sounds like, I'll do it after coffee. I need to get in the mood. Let me just check one thing. I should probably research a better system first. Wait, now hold on. Notice how it never says never. It says later, and later is how your life gets stolen in 5-minute increments. This is not you failing. This is your brain buying comfort fast by throwing up plausible delay. So we're going to cut the debate off at the knees. Here's the tool. The 5-second rule. The exact moment you have an impulse to act on something that matters. Send the email, take out the trash, open the document, put your shoes on, you count down, out loud if you can, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you move. Not think, not plan, move, stand up, click compose, open the laptop, pick up the dish, walk to the door. One small physical action within 5 seconds. That's the rule. Why does this work? Everyday brain science. Counting backward is not your default. It requires focus. When you count down, you interrupt the autopilot loop where the bodyguard part of your brain shoves you toward comfort. The countdown becomes a temporary bridge that hands control back to the prefrontal cortex, the part that cares about goals, and that physical move flips you from thinking into doing. You're not summoning willpower. You're using a simple cue to change state. Motion changes emotion. Once your body goes, your mind follows. Non-negotiable point here. The move must be physical and it must be immediate. The countdown is the starter pistol, not a meditation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Document open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sneakers on. You do not give the inner negotiator a 6-second to make its case. The longer you wait, the louder it gets. Please stop me if I got this wrong, but there's a common misuse I need to call out. It's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then scroll. It's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then reorganize your apps. That is the negotiator wearing a referee shirt. Teach back time. Say this in your head with me. When I have an impulse to act on something that matters, I will count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and physically move. No negotiation. Again, impulse, countdown, move. Your win is the first inch. Type the subject line, not the whole email. Put one plate in the dishwasher, not the entire kitchen. Walk to the door, not a 5K. You're building a start reflex. Ready to run one right now? Think of your avoided task. Feel the negotiator clearing its throat. We cut it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Even the smallest action counts. That's you taking your power back on demand, 5 seconds at a time. You don't need more willpower. You need a fast interrupt that turns intention into motion. This is it. All right, let's run this in the wild, in real time, with your actual life. When your brain says later, here's your script. Step 1, notice resistance. Step 2, label the feeling. This is anxiety. This is boredom. This is fear of judgment. This is overwhelm. Why label it? Because naming it moves it from raw emotion to language. and language hands the wheel back to your prefrontal cortex. Step 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step 4, move 1 inch toward the task. That's it. No, don't wait to feel ready. Ready is a feeling. Action is a decision. Scenario 1, the email you're avoiding. You see the name in your inbox and your stomach drops. Notice the resistance. Label it. This is fear of judgment. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move 1 inch. Click compose. Put the cursor in the to field. Type their name. Subject line. Quick update. Minimum dose start. 1 sentence. I wanted to give you a quick update on X. Stop. Breathe. You already won. Why? Because the win is not finishing the email. The win is starting it on cue. If the negotiator pops up, wait, now hold on. Let me rewrite the subject. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 1 more sentence. 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Scenario 2, the workout you're skipping. You glance at your shoes and hear later. Notice it. Label it. This is low energy and perfectionism. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move 1 inch, stand up, shoes on, fill the water bottle, open the door, or roll out the mat. Minimum dose start, 30 seconds of movement, march in place, 1 set of 5 squats, 10 push-ups on the counter. The goal is not a perfect workout. The goal is starting your body on cue. Action recruits energy. You don't get energy and then act. You act and then feel energy. Say it with me. Ready is a feeling. Action is a decision. Scenario 3, the difficult conversation. You keep putting it off because it matters. Notice the tight chest. Label it. This is conflict anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move 1 inch. Open a text or email. Type the first line. Hey, do you have 10 minutes to chat today? Or I want to own my part in this. Minimum dose start. 1 line. Then send or schedule the call. If your thumb freezes, that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tap send. If not today, then at least put it on the calendar right now. You're training a start, not crafting a thesis. Now, what about the relapse moment? 2 minutes in, you're back on your phone or staring out the window. Congratulations. I'm serious you got a rep. Celebrate it. Then run the script again. Notice, label 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 inch. You are not behind. You're building a reflex. Every restart is a win because you obeyed the cue. Treat it like sets in the gym. 3 to 5 start reps a day. Open file, 1 sentence, 30 seconds of movement. Each micro start builds the muscle that matters. You starting on command. Keep the bar low and the reps high. The finish will take care of itself when the start is automatic. Now we're going to make this stick because I refuse to let you become prey to the productivity circus that sells you color-coded systems and 4 7-step morning routines you will never follow. Wait, now hold on. I'm not knocking tools. I'm protecting you from complexity disguised as help. The research is very clear on what actually changes behavior. You pre-decide your response before the moment arrives. In psychology, it's called an implementation intention. Don't let the term scare you. It's simple. If X happens, then I do Y. That's it. You program a rule for your own life, so when the trigger shows up, execution fires without negotiation. Why does this work? Because you're moving the decision out of the heat of the moment. When you're calm, your prefrontal cortex writes the plan. When you're triggered, your brain runs the plan. Dozens of studies, decades of research. This is not hype. It's how athletes hit routines under pressure, how pilots run checklists, how you're going to stop procrastination before it starts. You're not hoping to feel ready. You're installing a rule that makes ready irrelevant. Let's translate this to your exact sticking point. If I notice myself reaching for my phone while avoiding the task, then I count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and open the document. Do you hear the combo move? The if then is the automation and the countdown is the ignition. So pick your triggers. Use real life. When I sit down at my desk at 9, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I open the priority file and type 1 sentence. When a meeting ends, then before I check messages, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I take 2 minutes on the top task. After I finish my coffee, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes. When I feel that wave of dread in my chest, then I name it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and write one ugly first line. When I open email, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I send one hard email first before reading anything. When I come home, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I drop my keys, put my phone on the charger, and set a 2-minute timer to reset the kitchen. These are not vibes. These are rules. We're going to build yours right now. Out loud, yes, say it. If clear cue, then I, tiny physical action within 5 seconds. Fill it in with the task you picked at the start. If it's the report, your cue could be sitting at the desk or closing this episode. If it's the workout, your cue could be finishing coffee or seeing my shoes. Go. Say it. If X, then Y. Again, if X, then Y. Feel that click? That's a decision moving from wishful thinking into a protocol. Please stop me if I got this wrong, but here's the teach back. The countdown is the action cue in the moment, and the if-then plan is how you make it automatic. Am I right? Yes. That's it. You're not relying on motivation. You're installing a start reflex tied to real life triggers. Put your rule where you'll see it on the desk, by the coffee maker, on your lock screen. And when the cue hits, you don't think, you don't negotiate, you obey your own rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you move. That is how this stops being a pep talk and becomes your new normal. All right, now let's pull the last thorns out of your shoe. Because even with the countdown and your if-then plans, there are 3 lies your brain whispers that still keep you from starting. I'm calling them out because once you see the trick, it stops working. Your brain is trying to protect you from discomfort, so it sells you believable excuses. Your job is to spot them and move anyway. Lie number 1, I need to feel confident first. No, why not? Because confidence is not a prerequisite, it's a receipt. You earn it after you move, not before. Please stop me if I got this wrong. But you've been waiting for a feeling that only shows up after you act. Think of the first time you drove a car. You weren't confident, you were careful. Reps built competence, competence created proof, and proof produced confidence. Same here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the next 1-inch action and let the action deposit evidence in your bank. 1 click, 1 sentence, 1 minute. Confidence will meet you on the other side of motion. But Mel, what if I'm overwhelmed? Great question. Breathe. Overwhelm is a scope problem, not a character problem. Narrow the lens to the next right action so small it's almost silly. What is the smallest physical thing that moves us forward? Open the doc, title it, write the first ugly line, put the shoes on, fill the water bottle. That's it. Your nervous system can't be overwhelmed by an inch. Lie number 2. I need more time. Wait, now hold on. You don't need more time. You need a start. More time is a fantasy you use to avoid the first 60 seconds. And here's the reality check. 60 seconds changes the trajectory of your whole day. Why? Task initiation flips your brain state. The second you begin, anxiety drops, focus rises, momentum wakes up. Run it. Set a 60-second timer, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start the tiniest piece. By the time the timer stops, you will either be in motion or proud you kept the promise. Either way, your day just pivoted. Lie number 3, if I can't do it perfectly, why start? Perfectionism, the most charming form of procrastination in a tuxedo. It looks serious. It sounds noble. It kills momentum. Replace it with this mantra. Make it ugly, make it real. Ugly first draft, ugly first rep, ugly first outreach. Real beats perfect because real can be improved. Perfect can't be started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make the first version terrible on purpose, and suddenly you're free. Teach back time, because I want this tattooed on your brain. Confidence is a result, not a requirement. You don't need more time. You need a 60-second start. And perfectionism is procrastination. In a tux, make it ugly. Make it real. When any of these lies pop up, you're going to spot them, name them, and move anyway. And next, I'm giving you a tiny 20-second checklist that will catch these lies automatically and cue the same response every single time. We're not leaving this to chance. We're installing a system. Okay, system time. We are going to install your start reflex right now, and I'm protecting you from overcomplicating this. No color-coded apps, no 4-7 step routine, a tiny ritual you can run in 20 seconds that your nervous system will actually obey. Ready? Here's the checklist. 1, name the feeling. 2, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, do a 60-second starter action. That's it. I feel dread. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start for 60 seconds. You are not promising the finish. You are promising the start on cue. Why this order? Because naming the feeling moves it out of the limbic noise and into language instant clarity. The countdown cuts the hesitation loop and hands control back to your prefrontal cortex. The 60-second starter flips your body into motion before the negotiator even files an appeal. If you're thinking, wait, now, hold on, that's too simple. Good. Simple is repeatable, and repeatable beats impressive every day of the week. Run it with me on your task. Name it bored, anxious, meh, femme fur 3 tree. 8, 1 minute, go. Now we add the glue. 1 if, then that bolts this checklist to a reliable daily trigger so you stop negotiating. If X, then I run the start reflex. Choose one cue you hit almost every day. When I sit at my desk at 9, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I open the priority file and start for 60 seconds. When I open my laptop, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I title today's draft and write the first ugly line. After lunch, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I put on my shoes and walk for 1 minute. When a meeting ends, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I take 60 seconds on the top task before checking messages. Write your if, then, where you can't miss it, and when the cue hits, you obey your own rule. Let's make starter actions effortless by category, so your brain can't stall. Writing, open the doc and title it. Set the cursor on the first line. Admin, open the inbox, search the project or person, type 1 sentence reply. Fitness, shoes on, water bottle filled, march in place for 60 seconds. Household, set a 1-minute timer, clear 1 surface counter. Desk, nightstand. The point is physical initiation, not polish. You will feel silly how small this is. Perfect. Silly is sustainable. Here's the metric that matters. Starts, not outcomes. You're training a reflex and lowering activation energy, not performing heroics. Track starts like reps at the gym, 3 to 5 start reflex reps a day. Each check mark is evidence that you move when you say you will. Outcomes will stack because starts are stacking. Miss one, no drama. Name, count, start again. Teach back, numbered so it sticks. 1, name the feeling. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 60-second starter. 4, lock it to 1. If, then trigger, you hit daily. 5, measure starts, not finishes. Please stop me if I'm wrong. This is about making starting automatic, right? Yes. Put your rule on your lock screen, on a sticky note by the coffee maker, and run a rep the next time your cue hits. Tiny ritual, repeatable wins. This beats any grand plan you never begin. Let's talk about the part everyone hides, the fall off. Because you'll wake up late, your day will sideswipe you, you'll blink and find yourself an hour deep in a scroll hole or organizing the junk drawer like it's a spiritual calling. Please stop me if I got this wrong. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Listen to me. This is not a morality play. It's mechanics. Procrastination isn't gone forever because you made a plan. It's going to knock again because your brain will always favor comfort in the moment. The goal is not elimination. The goal is faster recovery. Shorten the gap between I slipped and I'm back. Here's how you do it. You use a reset sentence. Say it out loud. This is a moment, not my identity. Again, louder. This is a moment, not my identity. That sentence cuts the Velcro bond between what just happened and who you are. Then no analysis, no autopsy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and you take the smallest visible action that proves you're back. Stand up, open the tab, set a 5-minute timer, put your hands on the keyboard, and type the first ugly line. Shoes on, water bottle filled. The proof you're back is physical, not poetic. Wait, now hold on. There's a landmine here. Shame. Shame is the second trap. First trap is the slip. Second trap is beating yourself up for slipping, which keeps you stuck. Shame feels productive because it's intense, but it's useless data. It does not make you better. It makes you hide. When you notice the "what's wrong with me" loop, label it, shame spiral, then run the reset. This is a moment, not my identity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 inch forward. You do not owe your past 5 minutes, your next 5 minutes. Make the reentry stupid, simple, and visible. If you drifted from writing, reentry is open the doc and type the date. If you ghosted your workout, reentry is shoes on and 1 minute of marching. If you dodge the email, reentry is quick update and a single sentence. Set a 5-minute timer. If it helps your brain trust the boundary, you are not winning the whole day back. You are tagging the next play. Install a fallback rule right now. If I notice I've drifted, then I say, this is a moment, not my identity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I do the tiniest physical step in front of me. That's it. You're not behind. You're just one countdown away from restarting. Please hear that. Your worth is not measured in uninterrupted streaks. It's measured in restarts. Every restart is identity work. I am the kind of person who comes back. You are not trying to become a different person overnight. You are practicing a new reflex today, and you just learned exactly how to reset on command. Keep your reset sentence on a sticky note. Keep that 5-minute timer handy, because in the next part, we're going to take all of this and build your do it today plan so you leave this episode with momentum, not theory. All right, here's your do it today plan. 1 task, 2 tools, 5 minutes. Then we share it because you are not doing this alone. Wait, now hold on, don't nod. Pick the 1 task you've been avoiding. Say it out loud. Yes, actually say it. The email, the appointment, the outline, the first workout, the dishes. Please stop me if I got this wrong, but you know exactly which one is stealing the most energy. Name it and park it right in front of you. Now we write your if-then. If clear cue, you will hit today, then I, tiny physical action within 5 seconds. Make it real. If I close this episode, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I open the email and type quick update and 1 sentence. If I set down my coffee, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes. If I sit at my desk at 2 p.m., then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I open the draft and write the first ugly line. If I unlock my phone after lunch, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I book the dentist appointment. Write it in a note, on a sticky, or make it your lock screen. Then text it to 1 person who cares about you with, this is my if, then today, ask me at 5 how it went. You just created a safety rail. Now we launch. Set a 5-minute timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No theatrics. Physical start right now. And define done for today. So your brain trusts the boundary. Send the email, book the appointment. Outline 3 bullet points. Do 1 set of squats or a 1-minute march. Wash 1 dish rack. Clear 1 counter. Label the file and write the date on top. That's it. You are not finishing the mountain. You are proving you can start on cue. When the timer stops, breathe. If momentum pulls you forward, awesome. If not, you still won because you kept your promise. Text your person started. Or better yet, send the actual result, screenshot of the sent email, photo of the clean dish rack, calendar confirmation. This is not about gold stars. It's about community. You are part of this podcast family. People who care about you want to see you win. And social proof turns a private promise into a shared victory. You're not alone. We move together. Here's my ask from a place of love. Subscribe or follow. So these tools keep showing up in your life, and share this episode with 1 person who's stuck right now. Not as marketing, as an act of care. Say, I listened to this and it helped me start. I think it'll help you too. That's how we build a community of starters. Start today with one countdown and one if. Then plan, and you will prove to yourself that you can move without motivation. This is a skill, not a personality trait. You practice it, you own it. I love you and I believe in you. Now pick the task, write the rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.